How's it going, boys? So today we're playing the Mastermind deck. Oh yes, it sounds fancy, but it isn't. So we have 4 Revitalize, 2 Fae of Wishes, 3 Search for a Azcanta, 4 Growth Spirals, 4 Sinister Sabotage, 2 Teferis, 4 Urus, 2 Settle the Wreckage, 2 Shatter the Skies, 2 Leyline of Anticipation, 4 Wilderness Reclamations, 4 Mass Manipulations, and a bunch of lands. 1 Arc and 4 Fabled Passages with MTX, because it was possible to buy it today. And 24 lands to be specific. And in the sideboard we have 2 Cleanse the Minds, 2 Mirari Conjectures, and 4 Patient Rebuildings. Essentially that's the only thing that matters. Oh yes, what a deck, boys. Yeah, indeed, what a deck. Some of you are asking probably, why? Well, to be honest, I lost the plot like at least a year ago, at the bare goddamn minimum, and you boys know it. Anyway, also, considering the times are hard and arduous for literally no one, well, a lot of people actually. Yesterday I saw like 90 people getting cut. And by the way, YouTube is also not being kind. Well, actually, to my monetization hasn't done like anything at all. Well, 10%. That's honestly not a big deal. But some people saying it's another adpocalypse. Boys, I wish I could tell you that an adpocalypse existed. For me, it doesn't currently. It's kind of going down, but it's, you know, it's not what people say. At least in my situation. But I am probably not exactly getting the most splendid of ad qualities for reasons. And because of that, we are not gonna use bad words. At least at the first 5 minutes of the video, like YouTube, you know, told me to. So, essentially, now we're gonna use words like fiddle biscuit and gosh potatoes and stuff. It's gonna be painful, I know. But most things I do in life tend in pain. So, you know, nothing new on that account at least. And this is not bad if we get the 3rd land. If we don't, Mystic Dispute in the main board, boys. We're back. Oh, and he has 4 lands, and I have, and another. I'm just clicking concede. I'm not even gonna try. I am not even gonna try. No, he has 4 lands, I have 2. He had a Mystical Dispute and drops a Narset. No. I am fighting against the rigged indie development algorithm. I am gonna do it. I'm just gonna concede if I see a game like this. It was 100%. See, now there's a Leyline of Anticipation on my side. See, you lose one, you win one. 50% forced win rate. Well, it's not 50%, but it's intended to be 50%. There's like a 10% leeway, so actually people climb and, you know, lose when it's actually necessary. But despite that, let's stop sounding more smart than we are. And one thing about this deck, boys, that's really special, I did not change the lands. They're default. I hate it, but at the same time, for some odd, peculiar, unknown, unmanageable reason, I feel like that's the right choice. Again, no clue why, but it just feels like it. Also, what's the deal with this island enemy, Kun? Using the... Oh, see? You win one, you lose one. He probably also said, oh no, this guy starts with the Leylines of Anticipation and ramp, and I start with 1 land. No, not gonna deal with the rigged algorithm. I feel we can play like at least 50 games per hour at this rate, boys, not gonna lie. And the majority of that time is gonna be just searching for games. Anyway, also, at this, we have a new Patreon. Dub the Devil. Oh, yes. It's a actually relatively catchy name. Well played, sir, on that account, really. So, a Teferi, a ramp, and a Teferis. Let's just start with this. We have enough lands to go around for infinity and beyond. So, let's just take a blue one because we can. Oh yes, boys. An Uru, a Teferi, and this guy. What's this guy playing, though? Well, he's playing something that's not gonna interfere with my growth spiral. Actually, he could have interfered. That's sad. Oh, and that's a lightning bolt tooth. Oh, is this a bird of? Is this a phoenix deck? It looks like a phoenix deck. Let's put the cat on purple to establish is it a phoenix deck or not. Look at this chump. Okay, let's do it like this. I think he has Ionize. Oh no, he does not have Ionize? Interesting, to say not the least. Well, whatever. Revitalize. He has... Oh, he doesn't have counter spells. Oh, he just does not have counter spells, okay. Oh, that's the saddest arc-like phoenix I have ever seen in my life. And trust me, boys, I have seen some sad stuff in my days. Woo woo! Anyway, that's pretty good. Search for Azcanta 4 cards in the graveyard. Too bad these Fae of Wishes are not gonna be... What? Enemy con, please, relax. We're all friends here. I kinda secretly hate you a lot, though, but I can at least pretend that we're friends for now, can't I? Okay, let's do this. Trust me, boys, it's a part of El Master a Plano. And I'm gonna play the Fae of Wishes. Wait, that's not gonna achieve anything. Well, it's gonna achieve something. Wait, did he just Oh, Lord. Have mercy. Okay, let's get rid of this goblin dude. I don't like him. You always need to kill the goblin dude, though. That's like a serious problem. Okay, can't do anything else, but honestly, I think it's fine. You know why? Because we have a Settle the Wreckage in the sideboard. And you know what arc-like phoenixes are historically extremely weak against? Literally anything that kills them. And you know what's their true weakness? Anything that puts them in the whatchamacallit. Exile zone, bin, whatever. Oh, perfection, lads. Look at that! Look at that! A Leyline of Anticipation. And they say perfection is not a real thing. Those people have never seen, well, played Magic, essentially. Oh yes, let's do this. Oh yes, enemy Kun. I know you feel the pain. I know you do. And I know you understand that there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe we want a Mirari Conjecture. No, we don't want the Mirari Conjecture just yet. Let's get this. Settle the Wreckage. Because reasons. Oh, those reasons are so good also. Gonna do this, not gonna drop the Fae of Wishes just yet. Even though we have Settle the Wreckage, it's still fine. Hello there! What, okay. The plans are changing. The plans are definitely changing. And one patient rebuild. By the way, yes, I am using patient rebuild not as a win condition because it's a arc-like phoenix deck. Putting things in the graveyard for him literally helps him. But boys, I am using patient rebuild as just an easy way to draw cards. That's essentially how I use patient rebuild a lot. On average, it just draws you a card every turn. Sometimes it draws you 2 or maybe even 3 extra cards. But on average, you drop a patient what? What? I really enjoyed that. Yeah, what was it? A Fae of Wishes. I really enjoyed that. Why would you do that, enemy Kun? That's just nasty. Anyway, talking about nasty. What do I want to do now, though? Let's just search for Azcanta. Yes, the classics. The classics, boys. Revitalize. It's fine. It's fine. We can actually just stave his aggression off and it's gonna be absolutely fine. Oh, Lord the Lord. What are we gonna do now? He's gonna attack? And I'm just gonna take over all he owns and possesses. Good times. Okay, enemy kun. Stop this if you can, you little bitch. Oh, you're gonna kill your own Larklight Phoenix. I actually kind of suspected he could potentially do that. But you know what I also suspected? That, well, he killed his Arclight Phoenix. That just makes me feel good. Not gonna lie there. Oh, and now he lava coils his... Wait, does he get... No, he doesn't. Well, doesn't matter. Oh, we draw 0 cards with that? That seems rigged. And he just surrenders, boys. Wow! What a champion! Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Well, that was an easy game. Only took, by the way, like, I don't know, half the video to find out actual first game of actual Magic where one side doesn't surrender instantaneously because extended reasons. Ooh, a Garruk avatar. This is gonna be easy. By the way, the point of this deck to a degree is, by the way, to prey on Planeswalker decks. Yeah, I know. But it's fine, trust me. I want white, but we can't get white for the first proc. Okay, so we're gonna get blue, obviously. Okay, and then we play this. Then we have a Sinister Sabotage, and what's with the coloring? I don't get it. Well, I honestly don't need to get it. Are you gonna growth spiral on growth spiral action, boys? It's like hentai coming to life. Ooh, a Risen I don't like that. I really don't like that for some reason. Okay, well, I always wanted to own my own personal Risen Reef deck. Well, we have actually managed to achieve that dream multiple times by somehow still magically stealing enemy Kun's full deck. So here's the point. Do we Sinister Sabotage, or do we actually... Oh no, we're not letting that happen. Okay, well... Shatter the Sky is gonna be definitely Sugoi at some point. That's Canadian for something, I guess. Okay, boys, Revitalize time. That's too many lands, but that will allow me to steal something he owns and loves, and holds dear. If you drop a Tessa, by the way, I'm gonna scream. Also, kind of afraid of those definitely agents of treachery that are gonna come into play pretty soon. Oof, 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 oof. Another mass manipulation. We can definitely make this work to our advantage. Mostly by doing just this. You see, winning is secondary. But, you know, making people feel not exactly great about playing this game is primary. That I can tell you for a fact, boys. And nothing says I hate you and you should just press the concede button as much as stealing another man's Risen Reef. What? Oh, boys! Now, I am not gonna say we struck goddamn gold by choosing to steal that Risen Reef, but I honestly think we kinda magically did. Also, note to self, steal that deck concept. Risen Reef plus Dragon Outcast Master. Oh! It's a Chandra! Oh, are you gonna emblem me? I'm sorry! Well, not sorry, technically. Wait. Oh, are you gonna steal? Are you gonna emblem me with that Chandra? Oh, I'm sorry, but you know what? How about a little bit of your own medicine? And now I get to play a Search for Azcanta. Oh yes, boys. And then we're gonna flip the Search for Azcanta. Oh, did you Chandra me? Oh, I'm gonna Chandra the living shit out of you. Wait, what? Dude, I'm flipping a Search for Azcanta and you're dropping a Dragon Tame. Ooh, spicy. Well, spice is nice. Okay, are we actually doing something? That can go into the library, because that transforms anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, do we want to do anything? No, we just want to Chandra it up, boys. You think I'm gonna do something as low as actually stop Chandraing it up? No! Absolutely not! Are you insane, lads? Oh, look at that! Another mass manipulation. You know what? Enemy you can keep your things. I actually harbor literally no malice towards you and your stuff. You know, I don't. I don't. I like this dragon, dragon tamer, and I like... Oh, he surrendered. Well, that was honestly expected. Because, you know, he sees the mass manipulation. Oh, boys. Yes, nothing sometimes feels as good as making other people feel bad. Remember that. Also, I can actually give you a pretty relatively good tip. It's only gonna... only some of you are gonna understand it, and even probably less people are gonna ever use this. But this is this has something to do with understanding essentially data. So remember how I always say the devil is in the details? That's because the devil is in the fucking details. That's for one. But for two is the simple yet sturdy fact that sometimes if you have a million or billion details, you can't exactly do anything with that. So what you do is, well, again, this is going to work only for some of you because this involves Excel and whatnot. But this is essentially what happens. Let's say you're looking, you're overviewing a year of something, and there's like a bunch of different things that impacted. But you're essentially trying to look into months. And all the months are relatively almost the same. Let's say they start from like 1,200,000 all the way up to 1,700,000 or something like that. You know, it doesn't need to be too specific, but it needs to be a big number. And you know, you have 12 months, and all of these months combined have like, I don't know, 500,000 values each that you could separate and look at them. What the fuck is that? Huh? I like that. I'm gonna take that. Anyway. And all of those months have like 1,000,000 values each. So the point is, you can look at each month individually. You can try and find bigger things by looking at the whole month individually. You can try to look at them as a whole, or you can do something, because you know the start of the month is probably always gonna end up looking differently like than the end of the month, and that's where the tip comes in. Organize, for example, this is like very specific, by the way, but this is a nice way that that you can look at the details while you can just look at the you don't have to look into the finite details. You can because there are too many. There's too many details, but essentially you do it like this. You just group the months, like day 1 to day 10, day 11 to day 20, and day 21 to whatever x is the end of the month. You group those details like that, and then you can put, if it's a year against a year, you can just put them in a graph. Wait, what? What's this? I don't like that. But I can't really do anything. Well, he's gonna exile my things, so I better exile my things first. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. So yeah, you can essentially just make it like that, and then you can actually see some deviation from, you know, whatever the fuck is your standard. And then you have a better picture to understand what the fuck is going on. Maybe that was not exactly smart with Search for Azcanta. But on the other hand, we have a Fae of Wishes, and I'm not afraid to use it. And you know what? I have a Patient Rebuilding, and I am definitely not afraid to use it, because I like that card a lot. Okay, and then you essentially, you have, while 12 data points to compare like a year for a year, you have just 12 data points. Suddenly you have 36 data points, all in different times, and you can actually see where the differences are truly occurring. That's like a small little snidbit, tidbit, idbit thing. Yes, I want to cancel that because he doesn't have cards anyway. And he just surrenders. Man, this deck is so good. Everyone just surrenders. But essentially, that's the point. You don't have to look at the most finite details, you just need to know how to group those bigger details into smaller details so you can actually get a clearer view of a picture. And, you know, that's my example. That's actually a really fucking good one. I never see people use that. I know about this fucking trick for a pretty decent amount of time, but I see people who should be using and looking at data like that, but they fucking never do. They just like accumulate the data. For example, for half a year, make fucking 6 different different columns and call it a goddamn day. That's so fucking stupid. You could be dividing it in a lot better ways, but again, people just somehow they don't do it. For whatever reason, some people just don't do it. Admittedly, some people don't know you can do that. But yeah, that's a little bit of a tip for anyone who wants to seem impressive. That's actually, by the way, like, seriously impressive sometimes, if someone just magically fucking randomly shows you something like that. You're gonna look good, essentially, in front of people who are supposed to be smart. Because, most likely, not exactly a lot of them will ever have considered to look at data points or something like that. Because, again, people usually don't look at stuff like that. Some do, but a lot don't. And that's like the clear cutaway here. Not gonna use Uruk. I have Sinister Sabotage. Admittedly, I should probably just concentrate on cancelling the Planeswalker or whatever the fuck enemy Kun is gonna be playing. That can go into the graveyard. Okay, we have 2. The real question is, does he have a counter spell? We're still gonna wait. It looks like a counter spell deck. Divination is usually used by counter spell decks. What? Okay, that's actually good enough. Okay, now he can't do too much to us. Yes, I would like that. Thank you, game. Okay. So, where was I? Oh, yes, playing Magic. Yeah, that's the end of the story, essentially, also. So, yeah, do you actually have a counterspell? No, you don't. Fucking deal with it. Ah, Physical Corruption. It's been a while since I have seen it, and it's majestic. Let me tell you that much for a fact, boys. Ah, we're gonna make something with Physical Corruption and everything else, because it is an enchantment, and boys, we know what we do with enchantments. We make them run and work for us. Also, this fucking hacks coloration is bullshit, because, again, I can't tell how many cards he has. That's so fucking bullshit. I understand that you slowly need to start to, like, you know, creating a situation where people can pay for advantage because keeping the lights in your basement studio is relatively hard at times. But Wizards, please, this is like getting overboard. This is clearly selling advantage. I have absolutely no idea how many cards he has in his hand. And this little fucking hand symbol is so disgusting, I refuse to look at it. Graveyard. And that's an easy transform. And you know what's even more easy? The fact that I can drop this. Then I can play this. Then I can use the Teferi, which honestly should have been done at the very, very start. But it does not matter. It does not matter at all. Because, again, we can do stuff. And I'm gonna use Patient Rebuilding. Why? Because I have a feeling he's instantaneously gonna exile it for yeah, and he surrenders! What a deck, boys. What an absolute masterpiece of concoction, ingenuity, and Trefaris. Nah, he just conceded because he saw the Teferi. Pretty sure that's honestly the case. But anyway, oh, also yesterday I did Molten Core my second time around. First time I got 2 items. Second time, I also got 2 items. I got the blue sword drag drops. Had to pay fucking 30 gold for it because that's the guild policy on those items. But it still was an upgrade for me to just farming fucking mobs. So, that's essentially still good. And, let's see what else. Hello? Hello. Let's put the cat on purple so you know we mean business. Okay, that guy actually did something else. Do I want to Uru? I'm not gaining anything. Well, whatever. This is probably the better choice. Oh, he has an opt, by the way. Not a counter spell. If anyone's wondering. I sincerely doubt that he has the thing. Oh no, it's actually the deck that has the thing. Okay. Great times. Okay, that's bad. And suddenly, it got a little bit worse somehow. But on one hand, as long as we get to play the Wilderness Reclamation, it's still good. It's definitely still good. It's not great, but it's definitely a little bit better. Deals combat damage to a player. We can actually avoid that. Good times. Draws a... I think we're gonna lose this, though. He had everything that he dreamt of. Also a fucking Pegasus. Okay, but anyway. Stuff, shits and giggles, blah blah blah. Revitalize. Please counterspell my Revitalize. Oh, he didn't! What a man. What a legend. What an absolute hate I have for that person. Okay, so are you gonna counterspell my Fae of Wishes? You're not. Okay, let's see, what do we want? Shatter the Skies or Shatter the Skies? Oh yes, enemy con. What now? What now? Probably something bad though. I'm assuming. I think I understand. Oh, more Spectral Sailor. Wait, why more Spectral Sailor, boys? Okay, use up your mana, please. No, I said use up your mana, not drop things. Ouch. Oh, wait, are you gonna drop the sexy angel waifu? Are you? I don't want to counterspell her! I really don't! Look at her! Majestic! Oh! But I can't I don't want to! Oh! Your go? I don't want to. I don't want to so badly, but I must. I doubt that he has a way to stop it. You know, express doubt emoji here. Oh. That was out of pure spite. There's no fucking way around that. Anyway. Just because I can. And it's free. It's free real estate, boys. What do you want? I'm just a man. I'm just a boy. Who establishes a lot of dominance. Admittedly, at the price of his own soul. But we do it. We do it because we need to. We do it because it's our duty. Also, for booty. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, by the way, yeah. The thing I was talking about YouTube rules. No, seriously, there's a new upload thing. And it says like, does your video use profanity? And one of the options is that, you know, only in the first like 5 minutes. YouTube literally only cares that in the first 5 minutes you don't say anything, any bad words, you know. Oh, an enemy con is gonna be sad. Is that another surrender? It probably is, but that's what you get for using a Mulan waifu. It's disgusting. You're disgusting. Annihilation. Annihilation. Yes, for anyone who thinks I don't know how to pronounce that. Ah, well. That's just life. Oh, look at that. A land. Should I use... Should I Fae of Wishes or should I just say YOLO 420 Swag Alert? Yeah, YOLO 420 Swag Alert. We can do it next turn anyway. Okay, did we get some... Oh, look at that. That's exactly what I wanted to see in my life. A search for Azcanta. Oh yes. Okay, it looks like we win. Still feel bad though about counterspelling that thing. But I guess that's just the price. We still have one more Fae of Wishes, so if he even exiles this, it doesn't matter, like, at all. Okay, block. Yes, it's a play. Boom. This guy's probably also, for some reason, I feel like, not exactly happy about life, but, you know, it's fine. Okay, gonna keep this in hand for no reason whatsoever. Probably a mistake also, if I think about it, but it's fine. I'm used to making mistakes and living with them. Asshole. Well, that's just the flyer deck. Admittedly, a brazen border. Wait, can I just stop it? Yes, I can. Okay, let's just do it like this then. Let us just do it like this then. You know what? I don't even need that search for Azcanta. I really need it, but I'm gonna pretend I don't. Okay. Ka-ching! Never punished, boys. Never punished. Ah. Ah? Okay. Not really okay, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna put on my big boy face, you know, that everything's okay. Yep, you know. Oh, a Teferi. Yes, please. Transform! Okay, what am I gonna do with this Teferi now? Well, probably something that Teferi does on an average basis. For example, doing the +1 play instead of the other play. And now we're gonna find something that wipes his board, or takes control of absolutely everything he loves. It's a life. It's definitely what you would call a life. And you know what's the best part, boys? I can still use this before, and you know, we lose essentially nothing. And, yes, perfection. Whatever the hell this thing is called. And now, enemy Kun, I like your stuff, and I would like to, you know, force sharing upon you. Oh yes, and even if you have a spell and a surrender. Man, these people just surrender against me so easily. Everyone has had it with the rigged system. Admittedly, this game did not seem that rigged. It fell into the 10%. And that's pretty much it. Well, boys, anyway, this was pretty decent. So, this was Kozer Sensen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my channel. Check out the Discord. Check out the Patreon. Check out the everything. And have a nice Have a nice day. Bye-bye.